have accessed Dusk Protocol. Initializing.
Among the spirits of the Black Zodiac, the hammer stands as a testament to how justice, when denied, can transform into brutal vengeance. This is the tale of George Markley, a blacksmith whose pursuit of justice led him down a path of violence and damnation. In the 1890s, George Markley was an honest and hard-working blacksmith in a small western town. A skilled craftsman and family man, he earned respect from most of the community. However, being one of the few black men in town, he faced constant harassment from a group of racist townspeople who couldn't stand his success. The harassment escalated when false accusations of theft were leveled against him. Despite evidence of his innocence, the townspeople destroyed his shop and threatened his family. When George sought legal protection, he was turned away by corrupt officials who shared the prejudices of his tormentors. The final straw came when these men attacked his home one night, killing his wife and children. Consumed by grief and rage, George took up his blacksmith's hammer and tracked down each of his family's murderers. One by one, he bludgeoned them to death, using the very tool that had once provided for his family. The town's response was swift and horrific. They captured George and subjected him to a terrible execution. His hands were nailed to a tree with railroad spikes, and he was forced to watch as they attached chains to his limbs. The other ends of the chains were tied to horses, and George was torn apart while still alive. In death, the hammer manifests as a towering figure in blacksmith's clothes, his spectral form perpetually torn and reassembling. Railroad spikes protrude from his wrists, and he carries his blood-stained hammer along with other blacksmith tools that have been transformed into instruments of torture. Within the glass house, the hammer's presence is announced by the rhythmic sound of metal striking metal and the rattling of chains. The temperature around him rises to forge-like levels, and the air fills with the scent of hot metal and blood. As the 10th sign of the Black Zodiac, the hammer represents vengeance and brutal justice. His role in the house is particularly violent. He uses his supernatural strength to tear apart those who abuse power or perpetrate injustice. The ghost can manipulate metal, often causing nails and spikes to burst from the walls and impale his victims. The hammer's attacks are calculated and methodical, reflecting his craftsman's nature. He takes time with his victims, ensuring they understand why they're being punished before delivering their fate. His ghost can separate into multiple torn pieces while remaining conscious, allowing him to attack from different directions simultaneously. Unlike some of the other spirits who kill indiscriminately, the hammer specifically targets those who abuse others or deny justice. The walls of his glass prison often appear to weep molten metal, and the floor becomes scattered with spectral railroad spikes that vanish when he departs. Witnesses who survive encounters with the hammer report feeling the phantom pain of being torn apart and hearing the sound of a hammer striking an anvil in their nightmares for years afterward.
Like, comment, subscribe. Check out nerdlegion.net.